Hello, happy middle of the week, my beautiful glam squad. It's me, Gigi. This is some purple stuff I mixed up. Let me show you how I did it. It's super, super simple. If you don't have these exact products, you probably have something that'll work, or you can order something that'll work. Both of these were purchased in my collection a while ago, so whether or not they're still available, I cannot speak to that. But what I'm opening now is a dry pigment, just a little powdered pigment in purple, and the one I'm scooping right now is a chrome powder, and that one's Born Pretty. I did get them on Amazon, so you can check there. Born Pretty chrome powders and Ownest pigments, and they're the neon pigments. But like I said, it's been a while, and I'm just mixing them in with the builder gel that I'm going to use today. Blah, 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 blah. I can speak words. So now we're doing a blue one. Now the next two that we're going to do actually already have a color to the chrome, so we did not need to add anything. This is just the chrome powder itself. And look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. Guys, I want to thank you for being here today while I mix these up. Also, I want to thank all my subscribers. We're getting really close to something. We're going to talk about that very soon. Also, if you haven't already and you are enjoying this video, please consider subscribing. I really do appreciate it. It does help me to win the algorithm game with YouTube. So click some buttons. Thank you so much. And now I've got those all settled, and I actually let those settle overnight. And then I got up the next morning and I prepped my nails, and now we are just adding all of the products that we're going to use. If you want to see me do some prep, the video I did for Monday, I'll link that for you because I did a lot of prep there. Excuse me, my goodness. Now this is the primer. The prep and primer are both Mia's secret. You've heard me say that at least 100 times because that's the one I've been using my entire nail career. And now we're coming in with the light Elegance Tack, and that will be cured for a full 30 seconds, because that's all it needs is 30 seconds. I think if you're doing UV instead of LED, you may need a full minute, so double check the bottle, but I know it does just fine. It does just fine for 30 seconds. So now we're going to go ahead and apply the forms. I've already got them all clicked together there, or stuck together, clicked together. That was funny. Okay. All stuck together and ready to go, because it's hard. The more forms you have on your hand, the harder it is to get them together. So I just get them all together right away, and then I can slip them on. On 3 of these nails, what we're gonna do is just a quick little overlay with this light Elegance Ideal Pink Builder Gel. Boom, boom, boom. I always want to say cosmetic pink, and then I have to stop myself. That's why I always pause. So on 3 of the nails we did that, and on this nail and the thumbnail, which I'm going to skip. Sorry guys, this video is already pretty long. We're going to do a nail bed. I don't extend it too much because what I'm going to do, I really like, and I want as much of it as possible. Right? So I could have just done all the nails, but I just felt like a French would be cute. So you'll have to let me know in the comment section if you appreciate the French, or if I should have just stayed all of them full color. That would have been cute. If you do something like this, you could absolutely, instead of doing the colors the way I do, you could do each nail an individual color. That would also be pretty darn cute. So there's so many ways that this could be used, and I feel like there's a lot of reason to use it this month because it's December and we've got New Year's and Christmas, and Kwanzaa starts at the end of the year. at beginning of the year. So, and we just did the Hanukkah nails. So there's reasons you could use these colors. So now just giving it a really quick sharpening on that nail bed to make sure it's pretty. The thumb, I've not even gotten started yet. So it's just doing its own thing because I can't mess with the thumb while I've got everything else formed. I just can't. So now I'm just going to come in and create a very super paper thin layer of clear gel down so that we have a nice base to work on. Okay, I'm not trying to build any strength. I'm making sure it's connected to the nail itself. And I'm going to do that on all four of the nails. Sorry, all four of the nails. And now all of that gel we made, we're just going to come in and play with it. No, I don't have any rhyme or reason in my head. As I come to the nail, I decide what I'm going to do with it. And if I like it, I keep it. If I don't, I wipe it off. And honestly, on this one, there was not a ton of wiping anything off because I just really enjoyed the flow of the product that I created, the colors, the way that they are popping against even that pink form, and it gets prettier when you take it off. I mean, it's so much prettier after the form comes off, which you will see shortly. I have got some really cool ideas for the holidays. I've not exactly figured out where everything's going to land yet, but I also have something coming up for you guys. So if you haven't already, like I already said, click that subscribe button. We're going to make a video about it, so we're going to chat. I'm hoping for next week. How about that? Maybe even we do a live. Ooh, a live might be fun. Let me know in the comment section if you'd like a live this weekend. We could maybe work that out. That might be fun. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next nail. And if you have thick enough gel, you really do not need to cure before you move on to the next gel. And that is why I'm not getting super close up to the cuticle and I'm not laying down too much product, because you can come in with a second layer, which we are going to do, and you can also come back at the very end and really make those cuticles perfect. And you can also do that with the second layer that we're gonna add on top. And you'll see why when we take these forms off, which we will be able to do here in just a bit. Just a bit. So honestly, just playing with these colors, guys, laying them down, putting them where it seems like they're going to be pretty. Sorry, I was a little out of frame there. And just letting the nail itself speak to me. Anytime I do a coffin shape, I always like sort of start as a stiletto and end up cutting that little tip off. I can't help but to make the point. Anytime I try to make it not have that point, it never really happens. So let me know if you do that too. If you start and you think, oh, I'm not going to put that tip on there, but it always happens. It just always happens. If I were to say there was one color in this that maybe is a little bit of a miss, I'd say it's the blue, and only because all the other ones have a gold glitter base and the blue has more of a silver. But as I'm doing this voiceover, my eyes are on the finished set, and I love it. I love the blue in with the other colors. I think they're all a perfect combo together. I love how loud the set is. I love how swirly the colors look, because it's the chrome powder in there that gives it that swirly sort of texture. Or I don't think texture is the right word. Visual, that's better. And all of it together just so pretty. Doing Doing a set like this is so artistic and fun, and you can just do whatever makes your heart happy. You can use the colors that make you happy and just be messy and amazing, and then still come out with something awesome. This is one of those trust the process kinds of sets. And even though the blue has got that silver sparkle instead of the gold sparkle that the other colors have, still works. I think it still works. And they're my nails, so if somebody else doesn't think it works, it's okay. They don't have to wear them. They're for me, right? And if you do something you like on your nails and some rando person doesn't like it, who cares? They're not wearing them. They're not wearing them. And honestly, when I look at these nails, they give me like a beautiful designer scarf kind of a vibe, right? Like you would see a beautiful Hermes scarf or Louis Vuitton scarf or something in a pattern with these kind of colors and metallic sort of sparkle. So I can't get enough. Can't get enough. So before we move on to the next step, which is adding a little bit more product, and you can see as I'm filing here, there is a sheer quality to the colors still. So we're not going to be able to if that's fine with you, you can encapsulate from here. But I want them to be more opaque. So I want that jewel tones to just really so pop. Like the metallics in there, that glittery, it's so fine, it's like a shimmer sparkle. I like it too much for it to be sheer, so I really want it, the impact, the oomph of the color. So we're gonna come in and add a second coat, and I will come back and we will chat in the next step. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and come in and do an encapsulation. So I grabbed way too much product, and now I'm putting down a slip layer with way too much product. So I'm scraping it off. And I'm getting something to brace myself on, my little handy dandy tower of beads. The tower of beads. And I'm fixing my slip layer because, you know, wah, 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 wah. And then we're just going to come in and encapsulate these. And I am only going to show you this one because it gets repetitive, guys. And this video is already like over 20 minutes long. So enjoy the encapsulation. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm sorry for the extra noise too. All right, now I am coming in with my e-file, and I just left one nail that still needed to be filed to share with you guys. I don't often do that, but I really wanted to push myself and try really hard to stay in frame while I file this nail as much as possible. So here we go. We're giving it a shot. It's not that easy to file on camera. I like to be close to my body. I like to be a little closer to my face so I can really control everything I'm doing. But I think I did okay. I like to take the e-file. This is the safety bit, and it is fine. So that way we're not really going crazy. I'm not trying to remove the nail. I'm just debulking it a little bit. And keeping it with the safety bit is nice because then you're not hurting your cuticles at all. And then you can definitely come in. You can do the same thing with a sanding band. You do not have to use a metal bit. It just, I had some debulking to do on this nail, so I decided to go ahead and just use my fine carbide bit. And now I'm coming in with the finish file and just hitting my sidewalls, making sure everything is straight coming out from the bottom there, and then hitting the sides, making sure everything is nice. And then I just like to do that rounding motion a little bit. And my favorite motion is between the rounding motion and, sorry, I didn't realize I was out, and then I come back in. I like that rounding motion over the top like I'm doing right there. And also this motion where you're just coming up and down the nail because it really smooths everything out so much, right? And then just really... Oh my goodness, did you guys hear that? They are working on an apartment here in the complex, and they're throwing big things in the dumpster. Me and my dog just jumped out of our chair. Oh my God, it was pretty funny. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish up this nail. There was a couple times I did cut a tiny bit of footage just because I really did slip out of frame, but you are getting pretty basically my entire filing routine. Now, because of some aggressive filing, I needed to come in and add a little extra on this one. A little bit on that pinky there too, where the red, you see there's a little red missing. So I'm just gonna come in and very thin, because I'm not trying to add any thickness to the nail. I just need the color. So I'm coming in super thin, and because it's on the nail bed, it won't be sheer like it would be if it was on the nail tip. So I'm just coming in and cleaning up right around the cuticle to make it all pretty. And I still want that swirly texture, so I'm making sure that is in there as well. And now I'm taking I did a matte top coat real fast, and now I'm just taking a little alcohol ink, and anywhere where two colors meet, I'm sort of making a vein with that, and coming in with a little bit of alcohol on this super skinny brush and dispersing it a tiny bit. I don't want a lot of black, just some shading, right? Just a little shading, because that gives it more of a marble quality with all the... Oh, guys, I'm positive you're hearing that. I'm so sorry. I'll put a headphone warning or something at the beginning of the video. Sorry, guys. You can see it just gives a nice little shadow. I really like the effect of it. And then once it's top coated and you're looking at it under the lights, it's even more subtle. It's really just a shadow. I'm just adding a bit of a shadow. And I really dig it. Now, I did have to clean up around that French a little bit. And here's the thumb. It's actually your first view of the thumb in all its glory, which, pretty nice, if I do say so myself. I am in love with this set. Honestly, guys, it came out better than I had envisioned in my mind. I had something a tiny bit different in my head, but I like this even better. We may have to try what I was thinking another time, but this is super close to what I had in mind, and just... it's so pretty. It makes me happy. When you look at your work and you just are so pleased with how you did, it just makes you feel happy. And that's how I feel when I look at this set, just super happy. So I am putting on the Gelixir top coat there, and that's what this is. But on the pictures, I ended up switching over to the super shiny because I just like the shine better. So I did want to let you guys know that, so you didn't think, why are these so much shinier? Because they are. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. Thank you to all my subscribers. We are getting pretty close to a milestone, and I can't wait to share that with you. Mwah! Bye-bye.